Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. As the sun begins to rise on the 13th season of When Calls the Heart, fans across the globe were treated to a glowing update from none other than Erin Krakow herself, the heart and soul of Hope Valley, known for her elegant grace both on-screen and off. Erin's latest announcement has sent the Hearties fandom into an emotional whirlwind of celebration, curiosity, and renewed excitement for what's to come in this beloved Hallmark saga. The actress's Season 13 update, though brief, was filled with sentiment, subtle hints, and that signature charm we've all come to expect from Elizabeth Thornton. Now, as we inch closer to another chapter in this wholesome frontier journey, one thing is clear: When Calls the Heart isn't just coming back, it's returning with deeper love stories, old wounds resurfacing, and hopeful new beginnings. Let's dive into everything her update reveals, what it could mean for Season 13, and why Hearties everywhere are absolutely buzzing. It was a simple photo paired with a heartfelt caption. On a quiet Friday morning, Erin Krakow took to Instagram and dropped a candid behind-the-scenes picture of herself in costume as Elizabeth Thornton, standing before Hope Valley's iconic schoolhouse. The caption read, "Back in the Valley, Season 13, thank you Hearties for keeping the love alive. We're just getting started." That was all it took. Within minutes, the comments flooded in, thousands of them. Hearties from all walks of life expressed their joy, many confessing they teared up just seeing the words Season 13. Others couldn't stop analyzing the cryptic "just getting started" line. Was it a hint of a fresh romantic arc? Tease for an unexpected storyline? Or perhaps an Easter egg for those rooting for Elizabeth and Nathan? Either way, it was more than enough to reignite the community. To the outside world, it might seem like just another celebrity post. But for the When Calls the Heart fandom, Erin Krakow's updates carry an emotional weight. She's more than the lead actress. She's the spiritual anchor of the show. Season 12 ended on a note of emotional complexity. Elizabeth was finally opening herself back up to love. But this time the story wasn't just about choosing a partner. It was about healing, motherhood, legacy, and rediscovering joy after profound loss. Erin's update signals not just a return to set, but a promise to keep honoring these layered emotions. It tells the fans, "We hear you. We're continuing the journey with care." Here's where the theories begin, and boy, are they juicy. Some popular hearty theories swirling around. Elizabeth and Nathan finally unite. Many believe this is the year Elizabeth and Nathan Grant finally come together romantically, after seasons of tension, misunderstandings, and missed chances. The phrase "just getting started" could signal the beginning of something beautiful. A new family for Elizabeth. Could Season 13 see Elizabeth embracing a new chapter of motherhood? Not just for little Jack, but perhaps by welcoming a new addition to the family, a Hope Valley wedding. The phrase might tease another long-awaited wedding, either Elizabeth's or one of the beloved side characters like Florence and Ned renewing vows, or May and Hickam tying the knot, a time jump or flashback arc. Just getting started might imply a creative shift. Perhaps Season 13 will feature flashbacks to Jack's final days, or a time jump to show little Jack as a preteen. Whatever the real meaning is, the ambiguity has fans excitedly debating. Not long after Erin's post, other cast members began following suit. Kevin McGarry, Nathan Grant, posted a selfie of himself in full Mountie gear, with the caption, "Ready to protect Hope Valley once more. Season 13, we ride." Chris McNally, Lucas Bouchard, was spotted on set, albeit not in costume, hinting that Lucas's story may continue despite his romantic exit from Elizabeth's life. Andrea Brooks Faith Carter shared a boomerang video of her medical bag, suggesting that the infirmary may be at the center of a new storyline. It's clear that When Calls the Heart cast is just as thrilled as the fans. The sense of camaraderie behind the scenes continues to be one of the show's greatest charms. The Hearties community is one of the most vocal and united in all of Hallmark fandom, and their reaction to Erin's update has been overwhelming. Here are just a few real fan reactions. I gasped when I saw this. My heart is so ready for season 13. Erin, you are Hope Valley. We're with you forever. Season 12 gave us healing. Season 13 better give us love. Elizabeth and Nathan endgame. That schoolhouse photo gave me chills. Let's go. You could said just one word, season, and I'd still be crying tears of joy. Even Hallmark's official accounts responded with subtle winks and heart emojis, fueling the hype even more. Before diving into what's ahead, let's rewind briefly to where season 12 left us. Elizabeth finally ready to love again and considering her future with Nathan. After parting ways with Lucas in an emotional but mature conclusion, Nathan, vulnerable, patient, and more grounded than ever. His relationship with Allie is stronger, and he's showing his emotional depth in new ways. Lucas, heartbroken but noble, stepping back to let Elizabeth find true clarity. Rosemary and Lee, preparing for the trials and joys of parenting while managing. Hope Valley's evolving economy.faith, struggling with purpose, possibly hinting at a new romance or personal transformation. May and Hickam slowly falling in love, offering a fresh, sweet parallel storyline. Season 13 will likely pick up right where it left off, but with deeper stakes, renewed romance, and the emotional maturity we've come to expect. With Erin's tease in mind, here are some bold and maybe wishful predictions for the new season. Elizabeth and Nathan's first official date. A candlelit dinner at the cafe or a ride into the mountains, a scene the fans have waited years for. A Mountie emergency. A major crisis fire illness. Or lawless outsiders forces Nathan into a dangerous mission that brings him closer to Elizabeth and little Jack. A proposal. Maybe not in the first few episodes, but season 13 could plant seeds of a slow burn engagement. Lucas finds new purpose, whether it's in business, mentoring young entrepreneurs, or maybe a new romance. Lucas deserves happiness too. New faces. In Hope Valley, a teacher's assistant for Elizabeth. Traveling doctor, a newspaper editor. New characters are almost guaranteed. Elizabeth writes again. A return to her literary side journals, letters, or a book inspired by Jack's memory. Little Jack's growing role as the boy grows. Expect more screen time and dialogue possibly. Forming a bond with Nathan, echoing the father-son connection he once had. Erin Krakow's update isn't just personal, it's a strategic sign of confidence from Hallmark itself. Ratings for season 12 were strong, and fan engagement remains high. Despite the show's long run, in an era when many shows fade into nostalgia, when Calls the Heart is only gaining emotional momentum, with the core cast returning and new writers rumored to be adding more depth to the scripts, Hallmark seems to be positioning season 13 as a flagship offering in its 2025 lineup, and with Erin Krakow still leading the charge, fans feel like they're in very safe hands. Erin Krakow didn't have to say much. Just a single photo, a simple sentence, and the love of an entire fandom exploded across the internet. That's the power of when Calls the Heart, a show built on small moments that mean everything. The leaves begin to turn in Hope Valley, and the stories we've loved continue to unfold. Season 13 promises to be a season of reawakening, of love found, wounds healed, and dreams reignited. And if Erin Krakow says they're just getting started, well, Hearties, you better buckle up. It's the best maybe yet to come.